What's good, everybody? It's our Toys MT here again, and today we're going to be looking at my custom CRJ 700 mock. It's based off the set 3181, which was released in 2010. You can definitely see some of that in this design, but it uses the stickers from the Lego City Passenger Plane set 60367. All I did is apply them and then take a box cutter and trim the excess. I know you guys were definitely looking forward to seeing this, and we're also doing a 2-in-1 today because right after this video, we're going to take a look at some of the GSE equipment as well. And there'll be some special cameos from the Airbus A319 that's not finished, and a whole bunch of other stuff too. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so here we have the CRJ 700. I'm going to give you a top view of the aircraft and try to keep it in frame here as I'm working with some slightly different camera equipment. Very happy with the way that this aircraft turned out, especially when you look at it from the rear. You can't tell me that this is not a CRJ of any kind. It doesn't matter if it's a 200 or a 1000. You know, it screams CRJ. The design on this guy was very simple, very simple. Not too much, not as complex as on the Airbus A321 or even the A319, which is presenting a lot of different building issues and challenges that I'm gonna have to overcome before it's completed. Regardless, very simple design, very simple design. The hardest thing to do on this particular mock would probably be getting the wings how I wanted them to be and designing the engines. A lot of trial and error, and I wasn't able to use stud IO, so I had to do everything by hand like I would back in the old days. So that was fun, building and taking apart instead of just doing Control Z. But still very pleased. The aircraft is slightly tail heavy. Well, really, I'll say it's the balance is neutral, because it can comfortably sit in this position, but it can also comfortably sit in a nose-up position. And that has to do with the weight of the engines and some other stuff that's in there in the tail of the aircraft. But it serves its purpose. I try to design the majority of them to be able to do that, just so I don't have to invest in using some trans clear bricks, like if I wanted to set it up for display or diorama. Obviously I can't do that with either one of the Airbuses, but these smaller ones are more friendly to that design motive. We're going to turn it over and take a look at the underside of the aircraft, and then we're going to do a brief view of the interior, and then we're going to wrap it up. All right, guys. So here we have the aircraft on its backside. We're looking at the lower part of the fuselage. As you can see, there's the flap track fairings, or at least the approximation thereof. We have the anti-collision light and antenna for communication, and of course, these are dual purpose. These 2x2 inverted modified round plates, they're supposed to serve as, like, let's say that the gear was retracted, those would be where the wheels would go, but they also have the dual function of allowing me to comfortably hold the airplane. If I was picking it up, I can rest my thumb there and, you know, not have imprints left from the anti-studs on the bottom of these plates. As always, on the tail we have the logo lights to shine down from the horizontal stabilizer onto the logo of the aircraft, which you can see right here. And you know, that's really it. No, nothing special on this guy. It's very much a run-of-the-mill Lego City passenger airplane design, but, you know, with enhancements like thick wings or reinforced hinges for the winglets on the end of the aircraft, or a beefed up engine. And I gotta say, these nacelles look great. If I could turn this over, you'd be able to see the nacelles look really good, because of the indentation, or how set back the fan blades are. So just take a look at that. Doesn't that look great? Either side. It looks absolutely fabulous. Unfortunately, I was not able to find that that modified 2x2 round tile with the Technic cutout in black, so I settled for the old dark gray. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Bricks and Minifigs, but it's a great chain of stores. They resell Lego products, and there's a great big amount of Lego you can get from there. And I find it better than Bricklink, honestly. But anyways, I digress. That's really it for the exterior of the aircraft. Now we're gonna look at the interior and then we're gonna wrap it up. All right, so here we are. The magic of editing has saved the day for us yet again. Unfortunately, when you take the roof off of the aircraft, it becomes tail heavy in a more permanent way than it would otherwise. But the interior, super duper basic. You know, there's not a lot of room to play with at all. It's just, you know, it's a 6 wide aircraft as opposed to an 8 wide. I can't even fit 2 rows of people in here without, you know, risking compromising the structural integrity of the airplane. There's a simple cockpit in here. It uses the same screens that you see on the A321, and that's only because they came with the set and I had them in surplus. As that Airbus A319 is a not a Neo, it's a traditional engine option. It uses different screens, which are very nice, and I'm gonna show those to you in the review on that later on. Back to the CRJ though, that's really it. You know, I don't mean to be brief, but there isn't really much to this aircraft, internally or externally. I think more of its value, at least among my viewers, not to speak for you guys, comes from just how it looks, the attention to detail, but it's still very simple. It's still very simple. And I think with enough patience and dedication, a lot of you guys watching could do something very similar to this, because I love getting the feedback from you guys. I love listening to what it is you have to say. I have had people ask me to do a whole bunch of different airplanes, and trust me, they're in the works, but I just have to do it around my schedule, because I am in school and I am studying to be a commercial airline pilot. But you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna put this back on now, see if it'll cooperate with me. It probably won't, but that's fine. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But yeah, as always, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Let me know what you would like to see me do next, because I'm always in the lab. I'm always tinkering or working on something, whether it's ground surface equipment, a whole brand new airplane, you know, or something small like this. I just want to know you guys' thoughts. I appreciate the feedback that you give in the comments, and the well wishes and the congratulations and the compliments. It means a lot to me, because as a small creator who does this purely for you, outside of my own love of aviation, it means a lot. But anyways, as always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time. Take care.